Wait, what would I even use for the intro? I don't know. Okay, after a lot of thinking, I've decided to make a long form video. Like telling stories and stuff. Anyways, hi, my name is Mimi. I'm 17 years old and I like playing Roblox because I don't have a job. I'm unemployed. Occasionally, I'd hop on Roblox
Banana
voice chat
principles about like
games and
what are the
talk to
principles?
like other people. Try and socialize and make friends and stuff. But the problem I have with this type of games is whenever I join, people would ask to hear my voice. And I completely understand why because Roblox age verification is asked. So occasionally you'd see 9-year olds or 10-year olds in the 17 plus server. So I have to use my voice chat to, I guess they'll analyze my age. It goes something like this. Oh, hi, Mimi, how old are you? And I'd say, oh, I'm 17, but in chat, because, sometimes I don't really like using my voice chat because sometimes I just don't feel like using my voice chat. So they like put me up and they will tell me to use my voice chat. And I use my voice and I greet everyone. Now, a lot of times people would guess where I'm from immediately because of my accent, and a lot of times they guess it completely wrong. They'll assume I don't know, they would assume I'm British for some reason, and I start making stereotypical British jokes like I don't know. I don't know why they do that. I don't know. They'll be but like, can you say bottle of water? I'm not even British. It just depends. I don't know. I try my best to like speak more clearly. And other times I've had a lot of cases where people think I'm French. I have people speak French to me because they think I'm French. Like 2 or 3 times, I think 2 or 3 times, people have thought that I'm Russian. Like, oh, are you Russian? Because you kind of have a Russian. I don't even know. I don't know what a Russian accent even means. I don't know. I've never been to Russia before. I don't. But yeah, mostly, if they don't guess, sometimes they do guess that I'm Nigerian. But some other times I've had some experiences where they think I'm either British, French, or Russian. Yeah, so now depending on who I'm talking to, I guess, I tend to try and speak very clearly. I don't use my Nigerian accent. I don't use my Nigerian language because if I do that, they will not understand what I'm saying. They won't. I've done that before. They don't. So basically, that's just for people to understand what I say because I like I said, I can't use my Nigerian accent in a server full of people that aren't even Nigerian. Now, sometimes I've met other Nigerians and we'd vibe a lot. I hop on other VC games and try and socialize, but this one time, a little kid came up to me and was curious about my country because, in the game, your country and your country's flag is displayed on top of your username. Now, here is a thing that took me a while to realize is whenever I try to type my country's name, I would get tagged on Roblox. I don't know why I would get tagged. I always get tagged. So when that kid saw the name of my country, he looked me dead in the eye and asked me, are you from Nigeria? Most of the time people say, are you from Nigeria? And how you see, the first 5 letters of the name of my country kind of sound very similar to a certain slur. So, yeah. So when he said it like that, I was like, he mispronounced my country so badly, preferring the first 5 letters as the slur because the spelling is very similar. I don't even know what they were thinking when they were naming the country. I don't know why they had to name it as, but I never really thought too much on it. So I thought, oh, because his voice was like very, very young. So I was like, okay, maybe it's just a simple mistake. So I didn't want to make a big deal about it and said, yes, I'm Nigerian. Then he looked at me and said, so you're a I was so caught off guard, I didn't know what to say. Mind you, it was on Roblox. Roblox. And this child literally called me a slur. And he didn't even get voice chat banned. He didn't get voice chat banned. Nothing happened to his voice chat. Now, I don't know if that kid did it on purpose or it's just a simple mistake, but it's not pronounced Nigeria or Nigeria. It's pronounced Nigeria. Okay, it's pronounced completely different. Sometimes I get asked the questions like, I like do I like fufu? Or some people would be genuinely curious about my culture, and whenever people like, you- whenever people ask me like, "Oh, you're Nigerian," how do you have internet connection over there? How do you have Roblox if you're Nigerian? Oh, Nigerian is in Africa. Wait, how are you able to afford the devices to play? Bro, Nigeria is not. So you're trying to tell me that you think there is no technology over here, or there are starving kids in Africa or something? Newsflash, there are starving kids all over the world. It's not just Africa or Nigeria. A lot of children are starving. I hope they eventually get the help they need. But why is it only Africans or Nigerians that are portrayed as the place that has starving children? I don't know why. Some people out there there are a lot of people out there who think Africa is a country, or people intentionally trying to be racist. On Roblox, do you have any idea how many racist experience I've had on Roblox? And they don't ever get voice chat, but nothing happens to them. And when I report them, guess what? Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Yay! A lot of people don't do their research before they start making facts. I've met some amazing people, really cool people that don't care about where I'm from or what my accent sounds like or what I look like, you know. And I know you're wondering why I spend all my time inside. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Anyways,
I don't have uniform, so I like went to the principal's office and she's like, "Hey, fine shit." And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?"
You
No,
definitely gonna get voice chat, man. Just saying.
this guy
Yeah.
is lying. This guy is
And then
lying. This principal never said
no,
that to me.
no, 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 no. And then I was like, "Can I get a uniform?" And then she gave me two uniforms, but I just needed one. But she gave me two uniforms, bro. And I was like, "Gracias."
Why you didn't have uniforms for your school? Dude, this guy is
And then after that, like we start Humpty Dumpty.
What?
Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty.